What's up, everybody? Damon here at pax-east 2016. The whole IGN crew has been here all weekend long playing as many games as we can, and these are our favorites.
PAX has been great, but my favorite game of the show was Pyre, which is the upcoming game, the third game from Supergiant Games, who did Bastion and Transistor. The game was just revealed last week, and we got our hands on it. It's just super gorgeous, super emotional. The art's amazing, the music's amazing. The combat is very strange. It's a little bit like Transistor meets Dota meets Rocket League, but it's one of those games that half of it's an adventure game that I absolutely love, and half of it was just very strange combat scenarios that I didn't know what to expect, but I absolutely dug.
Night in the Woods is a game I am dying to get my hands on. Basically, it is the most realistic game about talking animals you'll ever get to play. They say you can't ever go home again. This is a game about being a talking cat who returns to her hometown, and it's real depressing because all your favorite stores at the mall have closed. And also, it's just kind of depressing. Feels sort of like Ghost World meets Animal Crossing. Sounds good, right?
My favorite game at PAX is definitely Hobb. It's this awesome little adventure game by the guys at Runic, the team behind Torchlight, and it's very Zelda-inspired, very Shadow of the Colossus-inspired, and I'm super stoked to play it when it comes out later this year.
I think my highlight of PAX East 2016 this year was probably Outlast 2. So they actually had it in this house in the middle of the hall that was completely blacked out, and you went into your own little booth, also completely blacked out, so there was no kind of atmosphere of the show floor around you, so you really felt alone. All you could hear was people on either side of you screaming when you walked in, which is terrifying. But the game itself was also really, really tense. There was a lot of really interesting interdimensional travel stuff and some creepy crops. I don't know, there's something about crops that's terrifying. So I'm really excited to see more of what this game is about. From what I did play, it was pretty terrifying.
My favorite game of PAX was Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE. As much as I really don't like the title, I don't think I understood what it was until I played it, but it's a really weird mix of Persona with Fire Emblem, and it's just a super smart battle mechanic where like you have these JRPG battles, but you're switching with these weird like pop idol music scenes, and then there's also you wander through Tokyo in these like open world segments. Very strange game, but I'm super interested to see Atlas and Nintendo doing more stuff together, and like comes out in June, which is well before Persona 5, so I'm excited to play it.
I almost hate to say it because I've seen it a few times before already, but my PAX East 2016 highlight was Cuphead. We've seen it a few times before. It hasn't been seen since E3. It's back, and it's still the most stunning game maybe that I've ever seen. It is, you're seeing it right now. It is a wonder to behold, but now they've added more bosses, more content. They've added an easy mode. They've added traditional platforming levels to sort of break up the boss rush. And it just plays as well as it looks. It's great in two-player co-op. They've made a lot of smart decisions. If player 2 dies, player 1's difficulty scales back to 1-player difficulty. Still no release date in sight. That's the problem, but for now, Cuphead remains one of the most charming things and exciting things I've seen yet.
I think my favorite game of the show is Dead by Daylight. This is a 4v1 survival horror slasher game where one person is the killer and 4 other players are the teenagers trying to survive. When you play the killer, you're very empowered. Your one goal is to kill all the teenagers before they can escape the environment. You pick them up, after you slash them down, you pick them up and hang them on meat hooks. It's very, very gruesome. And then when you're the teenagers, it's a harrowing experience. You're trying to creep around, not be discovered by the killer, and as he's getting closer, you can hear your heartbeat slowly go louder and louder in your ears. It's a very scary experience. So Dead by Daylight, it's actually very much like the Friday the 13th game that's coming up too, except this one has a release date that's very soon in June. There you have it. Those are our favorite games of PAX East 2016. For more on all these games, stay tuned IGN.